The Mighty Mississippi, written by Karen Swerk. An epic journey. Rain falls on Lake Itasca in Minnesota. It mixes into the clear waters of a river so small that a child could wade across it. This is the start of the mighty Mississippi River. Over the next 3 months, the water will take a 2,350-mile, 3,781 kilometers journey through 10 U.S. states. It will flow past plants, animals, cities, towns, and farmland. It will carry food and other items to people up and down the river. At last, it will enter the Gulf of Mexico. The upper river. After leaving the lake, the water flows through dozens of locks and dams. Together, they make it safe for boats to travel. They hold back water so boats don't hit the river bottom. Boats on this part of the river carry corn and soybeans south. Much of this food is shipped through the world. More than 50 types of mammals live along the upper river. Playful river otters hunt and swim here. Oldies but goodies. At least 260 kinds of fish, 25% of all fish types in North America, live in the Mississippi River. One kind is the pellet sturgeon, one of the oldest fish on Earth. It has hardly changed in 70 million years. A few miles north of St. Louis, Missouri, the muddy Missouri River comes in from the west. It mixes with the clear waters of the Mississippi and passes along its nickname, the Big Muddy. The Mississippi grows white here too. For the next 190 miles, 306 kilometers, the river runs through areas with many wild animals. Bald eagles nest in the tall trees and eat the fish that swim in the river. The lower river. Next, the Ohio River comes in from the east and joins the Mississippi. The amount of water doubles, and the river grows wider still. In many spots, it stretches 1.5 miles, 2.4 kilometers from bank to bank. By the time the river reaches Louisiana, the Mississippi is deep enough in some places to cover the Statue of Liberty. The lower Mississippi has no dams. It does have a system to contain floods, but some floods are just too big. In fact, the Mississippi is famous for its flood, which sometimes destroy buildings and even kill people. Do you know? The Statue of Liberty is 151 feet, 46 meters tall without her base and pedestal. At its deepest, the Mississippi is 200 feet, 61 meters deep. More or less, the river's depth changes from year to year. Yet the floods are not all bad. Along the river's banks, the rich soil that the floods leave behind makes good farmland for cotton and grains. Along the lower part of the river, more cities rise up. From Memphis, Tennessee, and New Orleans, Louisiana, boats carry iron and steel, rubber, paper, and wood. They carry farm crops such as cotton from the area too. Some items head north, back up the river, and some move farther south. Several types of turtles call this part of the river home. So does the American alligator. Swimming all summer. Even humans swim in the river sometimes. In the summer of 2002, Slovenian long-distance swimmer Martin Strel swam the entire length of the river from Minnesota to Louisiana in 68 days. The mighty Mississippi. Once it passes New Orleans, the Mississippi flows into the Gulf of Mexico. The rain that fell in Lake Itasca 3 months ago has reached the ocean. To do that, it was traveled the length of the United States. Some days, some of the water may return as rain to Lake Itasca. It may make the journey all over again and again.